Okay, we play a little game of If You Only Knew.
Okay.
And you don't have to answer. It's not a courtroom.
Okay.
Who's the first girl you kissed?
I kissed this girl, Stephanie Smith, and we kissed in Adventureland in the Haunted Mansion because it was dark and we were in a car together, and that was a great experience.
Disney?
No, Adventureland out in Long Island. It's a very small little place. If you saw that Robert Pattinson movie, Good Time, Adventureland plays a big part in that. There's also a movie with Bill Hader called Adventureland. Same thing. It's a small little amusement park in my hometown.
Whatever happened to her?
I don't know. I sometimes will Google her name, but Stephanie Smith is so easy to,
Yeah.
and then she's probably changed it. You lose track.
What's the best piece of advice you ever got?
Fame isn't finite, right? Like, just because someone else gets something doesn't mean that you're not going to get something.
Correct.
Don't,
What's the worst piece of advice you ever got?
I think the worst piece of advice I've ever gotten, that's a good question. No one asks that. You tend to discard the bad advice.
Don't go into show business?
I guess maybe that. I think, anyone who makes you doubt yourself, if you believe in something, I think you should always listen to other people, but never let someone put out the fire.
My best friend Herbie's father, wonderful man, years ago.
Yeah.
He used to walk with me. I always wanted to be in the radio.
Yeah.
And he used to tell me, what are you? What are you? A pipe dreams?
Yeah.
Pipe dreams. What do you want? The Godfrey? Who do you think you are? Come work in my plant.
Right.
You'll be a cutter.
And then look at that, yeah.
Pipe dreams.
Everyone thinks. I think what people want to do is they want to protect you.
That's right. What's your biggest splurge ever?
Biggest splurge ever. I think the biggest thing I remember, like, as an expense, and I probably have bought more expensive things, but now I bought a couch when I first had gotten a TV show, this show Human Giant. I had enough money to buy like a new couch. I never had money to buy like a real couch, and I remember being so excited about a couch. I just wanted people to come over and sit on my couch.
Is there something you can't live without?
I would say my children or my wife, because they're probably watching.
What about a thing?
Yeah, a thing. I think that, it sounds dumb to say, but if I had my laptop computer, I think that's all I need. I think I can get rid of everything else. I think I can get everything that I need through that on some level.
Strangest fan encounter.
Strangest fan encounter. All right, well, here's one. I did a show with Rob Hubel and Aziz Ansari. It's called Human Giant, a sketch show on MTV. And recently, I was at a funeral, and someone came up to me. They were so excited, and it's a morning time where trying to be respectful of the event. And this person got so excited that he said, "Aziz, I love you," to me. Now, I don't know if I look like an Aziz, but I just went with it, and I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And I thought maybe this interaction would go away, thank you. It was nice to me. I didn't want to get into I'm not Aziz, I'm Paul. And nope, it just continued. And then I had to basically lie and pretend I was Aziz Ansari for a long period of time. And then I was trying to get out of it. And they're like, "But you're from Bennettsville, right?" And I'm like, well, I'm actually from New York. And then they're like, "But no, but you're from here." I was like, "Yeah, I'm from here." So I pretended to be Aziz Ansari during an entire funeral.
Someone from yesteryear you wish you could share the screen with.
I think Gary Cooper is really interesting. I think he's an interesting actor.
Great film actor.
Yeah, really interesting, right? I just saw High Noon. I thought he was fantastic.
Last good book you read?
This book called The Brothers Sisters. And it's their last name is Sisters, and it's called The Brothers Sisters. They actually made it into a movie that's coming out soon, but it's a great kind of Old West novel, kind of like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. It's like the side guys. It's really fantastic.
If not comedy and acting, what do you think you'd do? Teach?
Yeah, teach is one. I've always been interested in politics, although now when I say politics, it doesn't seem as appealing. But there's something really exciting. I know a couple of people who have been running campaigns, and that energy and excitement seems really...
What do you make of what's going on in Washington?
Gosh, what part? At this point, it just seems like, this Bob Woodward book is just blowing my mind. I'm already chunking into that. But, hopefully, knock wood, will course correct at one point.
What's your pet peeve?
I think my pet peeve is people that don't tell you if you have something in your teeth or if you need a piece of gum or a mint. You know what? Help somebody out. I'm going to help you out. You help me out. I think that's important.
I hate waiting behind the person at the checkout counter.
Oh, yeah.
who fumbles through the purse or whatever, can't get out the credit card.
No. Or the person who waits on like a Starbucks line, and the menu's been in front of them for the longest time, and then when they get there, it's like, what's good? What do you think is good? It's Starbucks. It's always the same.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.